welcome to the second
Welcome back.
HANC podcast.
The second one.
I am Rabbi Orlofsky, and you are?
Rabbi Hulkower.
Thank you so much for coming on a second interview.
We could really just talk about, you this time.
That would be amazing. Is that why all those thousands of people listened?
Thousands of people listened because, I hope you get thousands of people listening to you, because when the last one was like an interview of me, I think YouTube broke down. It went down for a day. So many people. Not that he was even on YouTube, but whatever.
That is why they contacted us. They said, please join our platform.
That's it. We're making millions now. It's like a second career.
I am definitely not making millions, but it's one of those, I think they call it pay per click or something.
But I think we need clicks.
Okay,
we'll work on it.
And you know what I heard?
No?
We have a baseball team. Baseball is a new sport in the Yeshiva League.
Yeah.
They didn't have one when I was here.
No?
It was softball.
Yeah.
One of our players, our pitcher, Noah Gross, had 18 strikeouts in a game.
I've struck out 18 times in a game.
Does 18 strikeouts mean anything to you?
That means a lot.
Tell me how do you, when I say 18 strikeouts.
Well, first of all, one second. Who did they play? Don't say the school.
I don't know.
Age level? Same age level?
Same age level.
That's incredible.
What does 18 strikeouts mean to you?
Very good aim.
That's all.
What's it supposed to mean?
That's what it means. 18 is like good aim.
What are you supposed to do? 18, good aim, real fast, tricky guy. Yeah. What?
I think we lost the game. I don't even know how that's possible. That's like six innings of strikeouts.
That's a lot.
And we still lost. So what does that mean to you? Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. No comment.
It is amazing.
Next sport.
We did have the other day a Mishmar luncheon. Be honest.
I love them. Yes.
Be honest. We're being honest.
I did not go to Mishmar.
Would you say that you were more impressed with the spread or the amount of people that were there?
Hold on. Middle school announcement going on right now. For those who don't know, we're not in our own studio.
Do not get derailed by the question.
It's a hard one.
The spread?
It was really beautiful. There were a lot of kids there. There's a lot of learning going on. There's a lot of announcements going on also.
Rabbi to the middle school office. Rabbi to the middle school office.
Were you more impressed with the spread or with the amount of students?
I was very This is nuts, the amount of things that are going on over the speaker. I was going to say, okay, you're trying to get me into you're putting my truth versus my values.
Try to answer the question, please. Honesty. The spread or the amount?
I was not impressed with the amount of kids that were there because I knew that was going to happen.
You knew that already?
I knew that was going to happen.
Did you?
Because the Mishmar. No, I didn't place the order, but I knew it was going to because I believe that our kids learn a lot of kids there, and the spread was very impressible. I was about to say that. Impressible. The spread was very impressive. It was. I have to be honest. It's one of my favorite days because I forget that it's the Mishmar lunch day, and it's like all of a sudden it's like come to a shmorg.
You also forgot lunch that day.
Yeah, like many other. So A, I saved money, and B, whatever. But it was really beautiful, and Rabbi Ismach, he knocked it out of the park.
Fantastic
with
job.
The whole speech.
You weren't saying that because he has a baseball game. You know about the baseball game?
What baseball game?
The Rabbi Ismach baseball game.
What are you talking about?
That's how I know you weren't a student here at HANC. It's more like a CD. You click a button, ask a question. It's genius.
Wow.
So you don't know about it.
No.
Okay. So you like the spread. What would you say is the necessary food at this type of event?
At a Mishmar luncheon?
Mishmar luncheon.
That's a tough one.
Finish the sentence.
They did it right. I'll tell you.
If you're going to have a Mishmar luncheon, you need to have
poppers.
So classic.
What are you supposed to say? You knew that was everybody knew.
You want to know what I was going to say?
You were going to say salmon. What were you going to say?
No, I don't want to go somewhere where the only food is salmon. I was going to say.
Well, hold on.
Show me potato salad. Traditions potato salad.
No, because you're asking what you want from traditions.
No, I didn't say take my order. I just said, show me potato salad.
1 second. You're Mishmar. You want people to know this about you?
Show me potato salad.
Let me explain something to you. Every one of the alumni that's been trying to get to you that you I'm saying like that.
I will be receiving.
They are literally. What's the address? East, North.
We will be
what's
receiving
the address?
A lot. I'm not telling you my address.
Guys, you can drop it off by my house. all the potato salad you want. I'll make sure Rabbi Orlofsky gets it.
Salad. Okay.
That's what you want from. One second, stop. The show is over. Like, okay. All you want.
Poppers. It wasn't spicy enough.
What do you want? Steak? No, potato salad. Okay, whatever.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
At a Mishmar luncheon, I want to see potato salad. You may not know what
I'm glad you saw it. I'm glad you saw it. That's what you want. Mishmar luncheon, potato salad. It's like back in those days where the Gemara says to keep the children up for the Seder. Now that we're talking about Pesach because we already did the Pesach show, give them walnuts. You're just give me potatoes. I'll learn. Rebbe, just give me potato salad. All right, whatever. Okay, continue. Yeah. This is a very disappointing episode so far based on answers coming.
That's because I won't say. So you're going to leave your mark.
Yeah.
What senior seminar are you instituting?
Leaving my mark is in I'm going to leave my mark this was the Rabbi Hulkower moment, or things that I would want to know from a senior seminar.
Whatever you think is the right answer, please.
Okay, so basically, this might end up being a list of all the things that I want to know that I don't know. So first, good.
If you don't know them, then you know you don't know them.
But I know I want to know them.
You want to know them.
I want to know them.
I want to know.
Okay, now I'm sure they run a wonderful senior seminar. I'm sure that these are all.
Yeah. These are
if I would take
out of topics, they have an extra.
They ran out of topics. Hulkower fill in.
Yes.
Right. Not things that I could teach, but things I want to know.
Yes.
How to change a tire.
Do you know how?
Nope.
Wow.
Do you?
No.
Okay. Good.
I wouldn't even try.
You would? No, I wouldn't because as soon as I would lift that car up,
it's not coming down.
Oh my gosh.
You know where to put the thing
No.
I think I know how.
Where is that?
It's there. You have to just know.
How do people get on the floor and look at it, and when they come up, they're actually not dirty?
Those who know.
They don't know. I
don't know. All right, that's number one. What else?
Well, I thought the Betty Crocker thing is a great thing because
doing it already.
No, that's good. QuickBooks.
How do you think you're leaving your mark when it was?
I just said the QuickBooks. You just cut me off.
QuickBooks.
QuickBooks and the whole credit card thing, how to get miles and stuff.
I'm really bad at that.
Well, you get negative miles?
Yeah, they take miles.
They take miles of you.
They
have a machine. Orlofsky again, just no, take the miles off.
Negative.
We don't want them to use the credit card.
They said, please, if you don't mind, stop using this card.
Yeah. Basically, the airlines have called the credit card company and said, no more.
We don't respect his charges. I'm not so good at it.
All right.
We actually, my wife and I, we've had the same credit card for as long as we're married. I've never even.
You never got a new credit card?
No. They're like, we'll pay you. I said, I'm sorry, I'm scared I won't know how to manage the miles.
We won't know how to manage the miles.
Manage the miles.
Also,
I'm not going anywhere.
That's also, I hear that.
They're like, you want money back or you want miles? I'm like, money back.
Money back. Good call.
I'm not using miles.
But one day when you get a half a free ticket to Eretz Yisrael, that $500, it literally feels like a million. My God, 10 years into the working, 15 years you've been working on something
He says to you,
they bump me up to more legroom.
How did you go to Eretz Yisrael? Miles.
Yeah,
I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I just want to say miles.
Yeah. I was like, first class, miles, whatever. I put it on the business.
Top three. Oh, put it on the business. I love that.
Put it on the business.
Put it on the business.
Yeah.
Top three.
Well, I did.
Changing of tires, QuickBooks, and miles. Those are very good.
I'm sure they do that.
I'm sure they do.
No, when I say they, we.
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they.
I'm sure they do.
But I'm not knocking it. I'm not getting in trouble because of this podcast.
Yes, you are.
No.
So, let's go back to the music for 1 second. You go into the car.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. You are going to put on a song.
No.
What are you putting on?
Nothing.
You have to hear the question. You're going to put on a song.
No choice?
What are you putting on?
Depends on what mood I want to be in. If I need to, I only use music.
Tell me about the moods that we go into. Vis-a-vis music.
Vis-a-vis music.
Yeah.
Vis-a-vis music. The mood will be I need to get pumped up. I need to tone it down.
Tone it down.
Yeah.
Pumped up, tone it down again.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, either pumped up or tone it down. Being regular is just the average Hulkower daydream session, which are awesome, by the way.
So you're pumping it up.
I'm pumping it up.
Are we going oldies but goodies, or are we going new stuff?
Oldies but goodies. New stuff is rough. But I'm very, very opinionated.
Now, what about tone it down? We're toning it down with the old stuff also.
We're toning it down with the old stuff also. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
I can be honest,
no
right?
other way.
When teaching music here,
yes,
I got into some classical music. I got to be honest.
Classical.
I got into certain classical composers, and
is Baruch Levine classical? The old time Baruch Levine stuff.
No, he's
excellent.
lovely. But classical music,
tell me
as
if
in
I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Like classical music.
Old-time Baruch Levine CDs, excellent.
He's lovely. And he's a great guy also.
Finally, you're still not answering my point.
Which Baruch Levine song do I listen to? That's what you got to.
The old Baruch Levine CDs, when like 8 out of 10 songs are amazing, that's a great CD.
It is. What's yours? What's your favorite one? What are you looking for?
It also really depends on my mood. I spent a lot of time in like the whole Tisha B'Av thing, even not in Tisha B'Av.
I don't think anybody's surprised about that if they know you. Not because like you're not a happy guy, but like
I'm going like old.
That's your zone a little bit.
Old time Miami Boys. No, that's not Tisha B'Av, but old time Miami Boys.
But I mean, Tisha B'Av is like that's like a holiday, not holiday. That's a time that that represents destruction.
No, not like that. I'm talking about like.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about like I don't mind if you told me. On one of our openers for school, I write a questionnaire. You're stuck on an island, you can only listen to one song.
Okay, now we're talking.
Right, so
yeah.
I don't know if you could stick me on that. It's a little too hard. But that CD, I wouldn't mind if you told me I could only listen to the music in the rain. Is that what it's called?
Oh, it's called Comes in the Rain, right? Music in the Rain?
I don't know what it's called.
The Raincoat album. Any
one of those four, I could listen to those.
I mean,
even when I can listen to music, I'm saying you could put the drums in the background.
You can enjoy it. I would, I guess.
In the rain. Just like Shabbos Hayom, those type of songs.
It's nice. It's beautiful.
Samach Nafshi.
I should have. Yes, you're not wrong.
Al Tira.
No.
And I
Al Tira is a very sad song.
Yeah, but I want to be able to sing it in the car and no one judge.
By the way, when people sing it at weddings,
when people
sing Al Tira at weddings, Al Tira is Lo Aleinu, like it's a pasuk that you say like. By Beis Avel.
I'm going to save you here. When I drive down the block, because we live near each other, and you see me singing, you're judging.
If I see you singing, you're right. I'll be judging. I always see you like going like.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you do that. Exactly. Yeah.
You're judging.
I'm judging you?
You're judging me.
You're not doing that. You know that. Everybody who's watching this who knows you.
No, I am.
Yes, Mr. Expression of Emotion.
I'm belting it.
You're belting it?
Yeah, belting it out.
I don't know. Jordan Gedgerman is going to hide himself in your trunk waiting for you to hear you belt it out.
No, that's the picture he made.
By the way, he will not get over the fact that he just got a shout out.
100%. I'll probably get the audio of that clip.
He's going to get the audio of that. Oh my gosh, they mentioned you. It's like, it's fine.
Tomorrow we're playing
it's okay.
Lag Bomer Rabbi Talmud game.
Yeah.
In the last 3 years, I think our record's very good.
Yeah, right, because of you. I'm on a place. I'm not trying to flatter you.
No, you're doing it.
If we didn't have you, no, I'm just letting you know.
Doing it.
Well, it's not because of me.
You're doing it.
I'm at best a decoy. No, Rabbi Hulkower, your 5 points were meaningful. No, I didn't score 5 points collectively.
Decoy is also very useful.
I try to help. I do what I can.
I think we tied one. I think we won two.
We tied a basketball game?
Yeah, we tied because it was like double OT, and I said I can't run anymore.
Oh, then we said no.
Hey guys, we're done.
Right. It's the only time I've ever seen Rabbi Radansky say like he's not a great guy. Like he's like not. That's when I wanted to put it. It's like you're not.
He wouldn't say that. I know him very well. He wouldn't say that.
He meant it.
He probably did mean it, but he would never say it.
It was one of those times where I didn't feel rejected by him, but I knew he wanted to reject me.
Is that that's like a basketball term, like reject, like block?
No, like get out of my face. But like he was like
he would never do it.
It was like Rabbi Hulkower, please don't do this right now.
Speaking of Rabbi Radansky, the Israel March is coming up.
You mean the Radansky March?
The Rabbi
Radansky Day Parade?
Yeah.
Everybody has to come to New York City when all the Jews gather around on 5th Avenue to say hello to Rabbi Radansky.
You know what he does when he sees people on the side?
Oh, the hug?
The hug.
The hug, the how are you, the welcoming. Arthur!
Yeah.
Arthur! Gene! Alfred, I haven't seen you for so long.
Yeah.
Rabbi Orlofsky, come along and say hello to Alfred over here.
I thought his grandfather.
I'm
like, he is a grandfather. That's the best part of the parade.
I didn't even realize it's a parade. I mean, again, that's a whole.
The shirts are actually very good nowadays. They're doing.
I mean, they are, but like
great shirts.
They're very nice and creative, but it's like saying like a great shirt.
Great.
Like, what do you say? Like a great shirt. Like, what is a great shirt for you?
For Israeli Day parades, great shirts.
Talking about the whole design.
Everything.
When was? Yeah, I guess.
But color is also important. Great colors.
No, this year we did well on the color.
Colors are great. The design is great.
As opposed to like the maroon peach mixture that sometimes we've gotten.
You wouldn't get this.
Oh, well, thank you.
When we were growing up, when Zadie was young. You know about that, right?
What?
When Zadie was young.
Yes.
Well, you don't know Marvelous Meals Machine, so I don't
Moshe,
know.
yes.
I don't know what you know.
Continue.
We used to do practice marching.
I've heard about this. I grew up in LA, so we didn't have the Israel Day Parade. We had like Day at the Beach. But, like, I heard about it. My wife told me about this. Like, they had to do, like, practices.
Practice marching. I don't know what you would have done otherwise when they say march. What would you have assumed?
Right, I guess, like, you just walk.
You would have walked.
Go.
By the way, they probably changed it from march to walk because they were scared we wouldn't do it right.
By the way, this is an excellent bit.
Let's conclude.
I mean, we're not allowed to talk about that, but
let's conclude the following.
Okay, fine.
We're counting the Omer.
Uh-huh.
What drives that guy to make the counting the Omer chat?
Oh, guilt.
Guilt.
He messed up bad 1 year early. There is no person who ever puts on their Sphira chat.
Careful with this one.
I'm going to say it.
I get a lot of hate mail.
Yeah, I can get a lot of hate mail. That's okay. Because you know what? You're going to tell me, I never missed it. And you say you're a liar. If you put on that Sphira chat, right?
No, they did Tshuva Me'ava, so it's like they never missed it.
Fine.
You have to say that.
I'll say it like that.
Because if you don't...
No, but they're trying... I will never be that guy.
You're that guy.
Bli neder, not even... Yes, Bli neder, because you're supposed to... I will never be... I would rather people... No offense to all you people that do this for your reminders, even people who work in the school.
No, you do it in the school for the tummy. That's okay. I think that's in play. You're trying to help them.
You're trying to help them.
But if you're the guy, you're like, I'm saving the whole community.
If you're like a business guy doing it,
yeah.
If I were in business,
but unless you put your
okay, you're trying to do drum
marketing.
Well, okay,
no,
stop.
Marketing,
you're adding all these things. The guy who's not putting up any marketing, who's not in chinuch, who's just a person in the community putting up the Sphira reminder. If I were that guy, I'd rather people miss. I can't be known as the guy.
I can't
be known as the guy.
I can't have you go down with that. I'm
what do you
go
mean?
Down. I'm going to save you. I said that was the last. This is really the last. Lag Bomer is synonymous with bonfires.
Yes.
You like bonfires. You told me. What is something in a bonfire, food related, that you're like, you got to try that?
The fish wrapped in foil thing.
The fish wrapped in foil.
I'm telling you, there's like these like clips of everywhere of people like going to like a river and making like a bonfire, and then they get like a fish and they wrap it in foil. I don't know what happens between when the fish is taken and they put it in the foil, but they put it in foil and they put it in a fire, and that's the coolest thing ever.
You're confusing this with the Hooky Chooky Marvelous Meals Machine again.
What's with you and Marvelous Meals Machine?
I was told, can I say it 3 times? I did it.
Marvelous Meals Machine?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good call.
I did it.
Nice.
See,
but back to this, yeah.
Hooky Jookies, and they have them roasting over the fire and the whole thing. You don't know.
I don't know.
In conclusion, if you know about the clip that I was referring to, nothing. If you put the comment of correctly, the first person to put it, swag from your office.
Right, swag which you don't own from my office.
That's correct.
Which I'm not allowed to give out
Number
okay,
2.
Yeah, okay.
The best, most underrated, most creative thing you've put in a Betty Crocker.
Very good.
Because you only know eggs.
Food related. Nobody tried nothing. It's not a dryer.
Shoes,
it's not
clothes,
a dryer. It is not a clothing dryer.
You'll probably make a fire like that.
What?
And number 3, what you would put in a bonfire that's unexpected. Food related also. If that's really, really creative, maybe we'll send it to you.
What could be like so creative to put in? I got it.
But for now,
done. I got it. Okay, we're good.
We are saying goodbye.
We're saying goodbye. That was actually a good job.
Okay.
That was nice.
Okay.
All right.